Purpose doesn't emerge from results. Purpose emerge from process. Process is what gives birth to purpose. You cannot be so carried away with the results that you forget the process.
The world was designed, made with you in mind. The part you hold and the part you don't hold is all on you, as far as your eyes can see. Your story has been written. You are just living life backwards.
Good to be here again. So I've been taking a journey through one of my works where I've been comparing God and the devil, their common character, common value, common attributes that makes them dangerous on earth. Whether you like it or not, for you to be dangerous on earth, is either you are good or you are evil. Whether you want to be God or the devil, whether you want to be someone like Elon Musk that changed the world, how we live in it, how we walk, how we play and rest, or whether you want to be Osama bin Laden that can, whether you want to be Adolf Hitler, or whether you want to be Barack Obama. Whatever course you want to follow, there are two words. It's either you are good or bad, right? It's either you are evil or good. Give it all names. It's either you are positive. It's either your impact is positive or negative. Do you get? But that you don't want to have impact at all. It means that there is no one on this earth, like no one is going to draw inference from your name, whether good or for evil. You know, I used to tell people, I used to say, if I'm going to do fraud, man, I'm going to be the best at it. You know why? Because I'm going to put so much energy at it. So whether you want to do good or you want to do evil, well, but there's no matter of good that you want to do unless you are able to mentor evil. You have not started yet. Yes. So I'm taking a correlation between God and the devil, what they have in common, and why you need to be like them, so that you are going to be dangerous on this earth, right? In the first two, I spoke about consistency. I spoke about how that the devil is consistent, right? Someone that has lived 1,000 years ago, even before Jesus was sent to this earth. God created people, kept them in a place, called it the Garden of Eden. He came as a serpent to do what? To come and take them out. That's what the devil is trying to do in your life again, to still take you out. Same thing with God. Forgive Adam and Eve. No matter what you do now, we still forgive you. Try to make people, try to make life better. That's what he's trying to do. So consistency is the energy that these two creators, because God creates good, the devil creates evil. Is what they try to, is their energy, is what they have, and you must possess it also as well. That's for one. The second thing that I talked about was that they have created, they have systems. They know how to create systems and loops that make their work on earth easy. Like what I'm sharing is so deep that you need to sit back and really understand the dimension of what I'm teaching. If you don't know how to create systems, man, you'll be broke for too long on this earth. You will not matter at all. What do I mean by creating system? Creating structures and putting things in place so that there's an easy flow. You get the idea? Creating structures and system in place so that there's an easy flow. So look at today now. It's day, right? Will God need to come down from heaven and then you hear something, pa 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 pa, hey, what's happening? Oh, God is coming down to earth to it's because it's night. They need to turn off something. No, it's auto. Look at the way you eat and you go to use the toilet. Auto. Do you understand? It's not that the person that creates the system has to come on earth to come and put it in place. No, it's an automatic system that can work on its own without the creator. It's in the same vein, the devil. He looks at this person. I want to bring this person down. How do I bring this person down? Guess what he does? Introduce the person to a friend. The friend comes, how are you? Fine, my name is this. In fact, possibly they attend the same church, or they attend the same mosque, or they attend something together. This person can even read it, and then the devil comes in. And then when the devil comes in, what does he come to do? He put that person in. The first thing is that the person has a boyfriend. Then the other person now feel like I need to have a boyfriend. This other person now starts, before you know it, the person's life is wrecked. In fact, the devil doesn't start there. The devil starts from where you are giving birth to create these automatic systems. That's what the devil does. He knows that this person, God wants this person to be, then the devil now introduce systems around the person. Movies from when the person was young. Parents, siblings, the people that the person that grew up with and the person that just spoiled. So the person just grew up into such character without even identifying themselves for one day. And the devil just leaves the person to self-destruct. So at 25, max suicide. 25, max left 3 husbands. Do you understand? So you should learn how to create this kind of loop and system. So how does this relate to you? Right? What are you creating that doesn't need you, that you can put in place and then it can bring money for you? When you have a website, that's creating like a loop, guys. That's creating a system. When you have a staff, a gate man is supposed to be at the gates and is not in the office. That's creating structure. Everyone knows their work, and without you can work. That's creating structure. Now you need to create structure in your business and your life and whatever thing. That's what makes the work. Right? If not, you will not be dangerous. And a lot of you rate yourself too hard. That you think, the devil is my village people that are after me. Who are you? You are not dangerous at all. You don't matter. You are not even in the shape of things at all. So the next correlation between God and the devil is that they both understand their purpose on earth. First off, I need you to know that there's no one on earth without a purpose. Right? And the reason why you are here is essentially why you have a journey. It's essentially why you are breathing. Right? I'm always saying it that breath is proof of something higher to conquer. Nobody is just breathing because they just have the grace, or because they are blessed, or because they are favored, or because it's because you have an assignment. Your assignment is now, favor can be inside your assignment. Wisdom can, but you are breathing. You have breath in your nostrils because you have an assignment. So what's that one thing that the devil has that God also has? Is that they have a purpose. A purpose as you guys why they are here. What makes the difference in their dimension of works, in their putting things together? What makes the difference in them getting things done on earth is because they understand their purpose. Right? And in the Holy Book, it was said that the devil has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. You know what that means? For someone else to be able to interpret your purpose, this was not the devil talking. 2 things. It means that you must have said it over time so that people would have heard. Or you are living it out. That practically they can define it. They can define your essence. That, this guy has come to steal, I can tell you for a whole truth. He has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Now, but God now lists his own agenda also. I have come that they might have life, and life having more abundantly. Right? Everyone on earth has a purpose on earth. What makes life living on this earth easy for you? What keeps things, death, fear, risk, doubt, all of this abate from you is your purpose, right? And I have said this over and over again. Before I formed thee, I knew thee, right? It means that, let me tell you guys, you know how they say it in biology that there was a sperm that eats the egg. Out of 1 million sperm, you won the race. That ideology is not coincidence. It's not coincidence, right? It just looks like people were packed put in a space, and then it was time for work, and they need to pick someone out. That you is your time to go to work, and then the person say, okay, yeah, you go and represent us there. Go and work. It's your time to work, and the person goes there to work. God already know that you are the best man for the job. Filled you with the necessary ingredients. Look at the family that you are going to be giving back to is very important. You know, a lot of people say something like, why they bring back to me in Nigeria now? I laugh. It is your history is important for your journey. It's important. It's a part of your purpose. And then, boom, you're on earth. Because you are here on an assignment. God and you knew the assignment. You were existing before you came into the womb of your mother. Now, as you drop onto the earth, right, it's now your time to work out the assignment. So you are not just living because you are not a face in the crowd that they're not gonna. You are covered by so many witnesses. Those people, from where they brought you, are now looking at you that, wow, really? Because you and God understand your purpose and your assignment on it. Now, a lot of people talk to me about purpose, and they ask questions like, Shaper Wealth, how do I know my purpose? Shaper, how do I really know what I'm called for? Because essentially, what the devil fights most of the time is you not understanding your purpose. Because if you cannot understand, man, do you know why God did not kill the devil? I saw this way. Two different purposes. I keep my purpose, you keep your purpose. The reason why you're competing, why you are, this person, because you don't understand purpose. So I'm going to give 3 things to how you can understand your purpose, and then I keep the flow. The first thing is faithfulness in little. Faithfulness in little. When you see a lot of people and what they are looking out for before they scale, or what they are looking out for before they put in their best, or what they are looking out for before they get into it fully, is I will not do anything until when my business is growing. Necessarily, I'm not going to do so much until when I change this. I will not do this until. Men, start from where you are. Start from where you are. Look at, I don't understand these things, right? I try to be together when people say, why have you not started your business? Because I don't have money. I mean, you don't have, that's why you want to start. Why do you want to start a business? It's because you don't have money and you want to make money, right? And then why is it that thing that you don't have that you want to start now become the reason why you don't start your business? Because you don't have money. Start from what you have. Start from what you have. A lot of people come and say, before I start my journey in life, before I start my business, before I start my company, content, I need light to. When I started content creation, I had no ring light. No ring light. I was doing it outside. When I started coaching, guys, I had nothing of such. I was using a phone that was hanging. When I used to be a coach, I used to use a phone that was hanging. What changed, guys, was that I started from where I was. If you wait to be perfect, if you wait till when you are ready to start, it means that you are starting so late. You are starting, everybody has already taken, you are the last person at arrival. You're starting so late, guys. You're starting so late. So what you have to do is start with what you have, guys. Whatever thy hand finds to do it with all diligence, starting from where you are. Imagine that you are saying, Steve, I'm going to start when I get admission. Now you get admission. I'm going to start when I get married. Now you get married. You say you want to start it when you get kids. Oh, my wife is not letting me start. Maybe when I have kids. Oh, this children are disturbing me. Maybe when they start schooling. Oh, they have start schooling. No, this is their school fees now. Maybe I start from where you are. Right? Life is in journey, guys. The clarity for your next level is going to emerge from where you are. Right? The clarity for the next level is going to emerge from where you are. How do you now know the next level when you are not journeying through? Life is a journey, guys. So faithfulness in little brings more is recommended. Give some 5, give some 10, give some 2. The person that has 2 went to hide it. I know, why would they even be doing this? My boss likes partial too much. Because if not, I like partial, why will you choose this person over me? Me that I'm da 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 da. Okay, that brought that of to give to 10. You know what that means? That's why the idea that we say that it's the rich people that we always have is this thing. If you don't manage what you have because you feel it's small, you will lose it to the person that has more because the person is hardworking at the level at which they are. And the person that is at hardworking at the level at which they are did not get to that level from day one. So faithfulness in little. You have to keep going. Don't wait to be perfect. Don't wait to be correct. Don't wait to be right. Your energy is keep going. Keep going. That's where manifestation meets you. You have to keep going. You cannot wait to be correct. This is one of the evil of the age when they tell you when you are growing up and your parents tells you you are good for nothing, you don't even know how to do anything. You just have to keep going, guys. Purpose finds you. Purpose finds people. Purpose catch up with you when you are keep going with that small. You turn 2 to 3. You turn 3 to 3.5. You turn 3.5 to 4. You turn 4 to just keep going. On your worst day, on your good day, on the day that things don't seem to, faithfulness will lead you. You have 2 staffs, you are paying them well. God gives you an idea, you use it up well. You know how I live up? You know how I live every age, right? Is that I'm sure that there's no idea that passed through me that did not execute. There's no idea that passed through me that I did not execute. So when everybody's giving me happy birthday, what comes to my mind is in the last year, did I execute? I will not say did I fail. I will not say, what did I get right? As long as I executed it and I gave him my faithfulness, I gave him my very best at that phase, man, I'm good to go. So faithfulness in little brings much. Whatever thy hand finds to do, right? Do it with all diligence. What you do when it's small is the same thing that you do when it's great. Simple. What you do when it's small is the same thing that you do when it's great. You are waiting for ring light before you start creating content. I promise you, when the ring light comes, you're not going to create content. It's inside of you, it's inside out. It's not outside in. You run a business without cash and the business is struggling and is failing. There are high tendencies that even when you have money, the business will fail. But if you are starting small and the business was already running, and then the cash was going to propel or fuel it to run more smoother, better. But that you think that your problem is you will not get it perfectly. So the first thing is faithfulness in little. Faithfulness in little. Second thing is whatever the hand finds to do it with all diligence, guys. All diligence. All diligence. You have been called to do this, do it with all diligence. And there are people that do it with all diligence. At every phase in time, always pass the test of diligence. That I am going to do this thing, and I'm going to do it with every given power in me. Turn it right, turn it up, turn it to the middle, turn it to the... I'm a prophet, speak everywhere. I'm called to become a salesman. Sell everything. Everything that you have, invest it in that. And then the third one is whatever you do for others, or whatever thing you are doing for others, do it as best as you can. A lot of people, when they work for people, a lot of times when people work for people, and I tend to see what they are doing, I laugh. Currently, there's someone, and in their company, they are trying to get them to make sales every day for the brand that she works with. And then she owns the brand on her own as well. And they're compelling them, you need to do this, you need to do that. And she's sloppy about it. Guess what? That's the same reason that she's having in her business. She thinks that what she's doing for others is their own work, is my own work. She's apparently able to do it for herself also. Faithfulness in what is others will bring much reward to you. Help, you work in a church department, you work as a staff somewhere, you work whatever, say, faithfulness in what is others will bring so much reward for you. You think, this is my boss, is yada da da da. When I start my own. Faithfulness in what is others. It brings so much reward. Guys, these are the recommended ways to find purpose. So what does that speak to you? It tells you something, that purpose doesn't emerge from results. Purpose emerge from process. Process is what gives birth to purpose. You cannot be so carried away with the results that you forget the process. Process is the womb that rises of purpose. Look at the things I've said. Faithfulness in little. You know what that means? is that you will have little, but you have to be faithful. Be diligent in what is others, and be diligent in the things that your hand finds to do. Do you get what that means? It means that this is a process, and then purpose finds you. You think Elon Musk left school because he wanted to do something. I wanted to want to. He left school because it was so much of his purpose. He felt the purpose so much. It was part of the process. A lot of things that you run away from is where you would have discovered your purpose. There's a difference between the animal in the jungle and the animal in the zoo. Although the one in the zoo is looking fresh, result. That one understands purpose. That one understands baiting. That one understands how to catch prey. That one understands how to feed others. Purpose is better through process. People just, I just want to make money. I just want to make money. How have you not discovered that people in the process of making money understand their purpose? Have you not understand that people in the process of journeying through life met their purpose? The other day I was on socials and I was reading that there was a woman that lost her husband, and maybe on her way back home that day, she was gang raped by I think 7 men or thereabouts. She now created an NGO that helps women that are raped. And she's doing crazy. How did she discover her purpose? In her process. That's why you cannot be scared of risk. Those are the things that are journeying you through your purpose. Those are the process that are bettering your purpose, guys. You mean you are scared of risk? Risk? You went to school. The day that you gained admission, you know that not everybody that gained admission graduated, right? Some people died. Some people gone, some people, and you had the hope that you're going to finish, right? You got married. You had the hope that you and your husband will you will live till old age. You start a business. You had the hope that. So how then in life are you scared of risk? How then are you scared of risk? These are the few things that keep people away. These are the few tools that the devil used to keep people away from their purpose. I'm not ready to risk it all. I'm not ready to risk it all. You know one thing that my pastor used to say? That he has never seen anyone that says, if I perish, I perish, ever perish. Anyone that says, if I perish, I perish, ever perish. So, are you really scared of taking risk? Because what will it be? Your purpose is in between. I'm serious. Some people have doubts. Doubts. And what if? Hey, what if I now fears? All of those all of these stuffs, they are supposed to be drivers to your purpose. And as you journey through life, you understand that your purpose has been written. One of the conversations, one of the words that oh my God, is that, you know how you write it in schools, that your today determines your tomorrow. That's a lie, guys. Your purpose has been written. You are living life backwards. Today doesn't create tomorrow. Incorrect thesis. Tomorrow creates today. And on a helicopter view, tomorrow creates today. Because your story has been written. Man, you are living life backwards. But what keeps you in check? What keeps you in alliance with your purpose, with what that was written that was written about you before you formed it, before you brought it to this earth? What keeps you in accordance with the assignment of God in your life? Are these three things: faithfulness in little, delete fear, delete fear, delete doubt, delete what are you scared of? Death? Death? Really? You were dead before you came alive into it. You really need to understand yourself. You really need to understand yourself that you are dead somewhere, guys. You are dead somewhere, and then you became life. Because any word that I am not saying on earth, word is dead, right? But you are a living being out of living, not this earth. That means you are dead, literally. And then you came into the womb, right? And then you started living. And then, what are you scared of? Death? Really? Do you know that even if you are very careful and you research about death, it doesn't mean that you will less die. And because you confront death and you say who is death, doesn't mean that you will die fast. It's sure is a certain. You cannot be scared of what is certain. You will die and you will die anyway. Do you understand? No, death is not. You have to doubt death. You have to put death in perspective like that. Anyways, there's something called assignment protective power, and your purpose respects your assignment. Jesus came onto this earth, spent 33 years of purpose, did not leave one day extra. His purpose was to come to this earth for 33 years, lived fully. Now, if long life was the reason why you are on earth, to live long, Jesus was an embarrassment. He died at 33. But guess what? 1,000 plus years after, people cannot find peace except through them. And there's Methuselah, lived 900 and something plus. He just lived and died. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So you have to put that in perspective. Live your life. Keep moving. Keep going. Whatever the hand finds to do it with all diligence. If you are a salesperson, be the best salesperson. Is there a certificate that you need? Is there a mentorship that you need? Is there a guidance that you need? Is there a collaboration that you need? Is there a partnership that you need? Is there anything that you need? Get it in motion and keep going, guys. Perfection will catch up with you. And then people now come and tell you that, wow, you just spoke so perfectly well. You know that you are not like that, but it's catching up with you. So the idea is that put death in perspective. Loss, that you are scared of losing something. You are scared of losing something. Really? So because I'm scared of losing something, that's why you're not taking steps. You are so scared of your life that I don't want people to use me too much. So this person that I'm working with, whatever the hand fights to do it with all thy might. Don't ever play two because things are not working. Keep moving. Keep moving. Failure is part of the process. Death is part of it. If I will die daily, but it's just like you need a helicopter view to be able to understand this thing I'm saying. Death is your servant. You know, it's your servant that will come at an appointed time to come and fulfill his own part in your own purpose. When your clock is done, put all of that in perspective. Whatever their hand finds to do, some people are tired of getting millions. Look at the story of Job. He said it in one part after all of the calamity has befallen him. He said it that what I feared the most has come upon me. He was scared of losing his children. He had so much money that he was in. And this is a man that God wanted to increase. So God had to take away everything that he had, that he was keeping, to teach him not to fear, not to have fear of loss and all of those things. And then he had everything I lost back in twofold, multiplied fold. Everything that I do in my life, guys, is to make sure that I have no fear. I have led my parents to stay like an orphan before. To ask myself the worst question: what if my parents are no more? Will I not survive? I've walked out of friendship that even if you don't exist no more, will I not eat? I have left people intentionally. I've done businesses. The one that got me into trouble and the one that I'm fine. Why? If I perish, I'll perish. See me here now. I've not perished. All of those things, guys. All of those things, guys, have now built something in me. My resolve is different. My craziness cannot be interpreted. You know why? I've doubted my fear. Me fear death? On no day will I ever fear death. You know how some things are funny to me that, for example, you want to leave your bedroom to the toilet and you just go in, wake up in the middle of the night, and then you just go in and you just go into the toilet just that way, and boom, you are there. And then the next day you're supposed to travel from Lagos to Abuja by road, or you're supposed to travel from Lagos to London, and then you're flying, and then all of a sudden you discover that you start praying seriously. Some of those stuff are very funny to me, because you mean that the power of death to kill is distance sensitive. That if the devil can kill, let's say if he can, you feel like, if you kill long distance, like the devil doesn't have that strength. It doesn't have that. If you understand the purpose of that guy, to steal, to kill, and to destroy, he's not playing games. So he will leave you on your road to your toilet, and he will not go and kill when you're flying. How now? How now? I don't pray when I'm going on a journey, or when if you cannot pray from your toilet, from your room to your toilet, because you feel safe, yeah? You feel like the power of God to protect is distance sensitive, and the power of the devil to hurt you, to kill you, or the power of death to come and take you is distance sensitive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So you can put all of those in perspective. You must zero loss of fear. Fear, and you know that research has shown that when you are calling people of fear, when people are scared of, when they have phobia for heights, phobia for light, phobia for darkness, phobia for give it to me, whatever thing. Research has shown that what they are really scared of is death. In sum total, down deep down, what they are scared of is death. How will you be scared of death? When I speak to women, I tell them so much energy that they carry. As a woman, a baby lived inside you. The day you are pushing, it was life and death. You give birth to that. A living being stay with you in 9 months. You give birth to that child. Whatever way you used to give birth. And then you are now scared of losing in your business. You are scared of doing stuff for your life. You are scared of pursuing your purpose. Because of what exactly? Like, because of what exactly? That is something I don't understand. You that you were able to do all of that, now you don't have the fear of death. You were faced with it one on one, and then you literally broke his back that time. And then now you're scared of little things after you've conquered the great thing. Make me understand. Make me understand. Make me understand. Make me understand. So you must have doubted lots of fear. Zero any fear. Worst case scenario, thinking you die. And if you have purpose and you are a purpose, death is scared of purpose. Why didn't Jesus die when the Pharisees attended him? Purpose. 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 Lots of you another thing that you have to lose is shame. After you have lose fear, lose shame, and going fully. Going fully. One of the parts of the holy book that speaks highly to me says that even if a man lives 1,000 years twice and yet doesn't fulfill purpose, a stillborn child is better than that. What does that speak to your intelligent mind, guys? How long the person that lived long the most on earth, how long did the person live? The Bible says, if you live for 2,000 years and you did not fulfill purpose, a stillborn child is better than you. You know what that means? The oldest stillborn child is 9 months. Oldest. But you are 2,000 years. And that child did more things than you. Then what's your essence without a purpose? Why are you breathing without a purpose? Faithfulness, whatever the hand finds to do, keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Some days you will cry. Raise your head up, always. Always think helicopter view. Always have a helicopter view to whatever. Some days you will be down. Some days you will tremble. Some days you will be sad. Some days you will not feel like you. But guess what, guys? Keep moving. Things are down, keep moving. The stock market is down, keep moving. Whatever thing is down, keep moving. Your purpose is journey, waiting somewhere in that journey to catch up with you. You will be so many things at the same time. You can sell food before and then keep moving and then discover that it's not food, it's supposed to be leather. You can have played football before and keep moving and discover it's not football. I'm supposed to just have a podcast for people that are in sports. You can be an artist before and discover, no, I'm not supposed to sing music, I'm supposed to create a label. As you journey, you understand that. That's what all of these things I've said is important. Faithfulness in little, whatever that finds to do, right? And faithfulness in what is others. It's going to bring you comfort. It's going to bring you to your understanding your real self. When you now get to that point, all your doubt are now doubted. You now look back and say, oh wow! So that was why this thing happened to me that time. Don't forget what I told you guys. Your journey has been written, you are living life backwards. Your today doesn't create tomorrow, guys. It's your tomorrow that creates today. But what keeps you in check and in alliance with your purpose is this thing I just told you. Faithfulness a little, I keep moving. Comfort will find you. Your journey will make sense, and you will discover why you are here on earth. You will discover it. Even on the days that everything is down and they're against you, you will discover it. So take a note and a jotter and write things down. Whatever scares you or whatever you want to stop is scared of, write it down. Say, my name is Wealth, I am a king. I accept responsibility for big projects. I do not fear death. Right? I have power over laws. Speak like that. It brings you into a certain kind of reality. Then you emerge from it. And affirm these words to yourself every day. Every day. You'll find purpose. You'll find it.